Mann.
The crows! They're everywhere!
Okay.
Make them go away! Help!
Alles klar. Ich hole mir jetzt erstmal die 2 Schlüssel. Ah, hier war das. Okay, the crows make him go away. Ja, das ist toll für den. Schaust du weg? Ah, das war echt. Oh, fuck, doch nicht! Der geht er da rum. Jetzt geht er wieder dahin. Scheiße. Mann, ey. Der Metzger von morgen, ey. Werden mich jetzt schon wieder. Der hat sich umdreht. Schlüssel schnell holen, schnell holen. Kommt der? Er kommt. Er kommt. Verstecken. So ist hier ein Schrank, Alter. Geh weg. Ich kann hier nicht ewig drin bleiben. Geh weg. Geh weg. Geh weg. Geh weg. Ich will nicht wissen, was passiert, was ich hier drin bleibe. Geh weg. Geh weg. Alter. Kann es sein, dass der Typ Platzangst hat? So, Versuch Nummer 8 Trilliarden. Da geht wer. Mann, Alter. Schlawenzen jetzt alle hier rum. Oh, der Typ. Da. Mann, ey. Ist gar nicht mehr so leicht. Geht jetzt gerade in die Kurve gekommen, das heißt, das dauert ein bisschen, bis der da rumläuft. Der Typ ist weg. Ich kann jetzt da ganz schnell. Oh, nicht gut. Wo bin ich jetzt? Ah, doppelt nicht gut. Fuck, da ist der. Scheiße. Oh, fuck. Oh, mich zu sehen. Mach die Tür. Halt doch. Alter. Ja, das war doch in seinem Kopf drin. Es gibt doch nichts Schlimmeres, in Games irgendwie verfolgt zu werden. So, jetzt ist hier wenigstens der Speicherraum. Ach, Mann. Wow.
Right. Well, so much the better. Now go visit the land of dreams and leave me in peace.
Das davor stehen, oder? Ah, das wollte ich eigentlich damit erreichen.
And stop turning like that, damn it.
Puh, wow.
Catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep,
Get
I do not sleep.
out!
I do not
Don't
sleep.
let me sleep in here.
Meine Nase. Okay. Okay, das ist nämlich der gewesen, der da drin stehen würde. Jetzt.
What carnage?
Okay. Oh. Irgendwas irgendwas Interessantes? So wie es aussieht, nicht. Ah, Mann.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Ja, den grünen. Aber wo führt der hin? Ah. Das ist die große Frage. Bitte steht da keiner? Niemand, okay. Nimm Brecheisen, nimm Hammer, nimm irgendwas. Du bist ein... Alter. Nutzloser Privatdetektive. So streng. Alles juckt. Alles juckt, ey. Mann, ey. Ist bald wieder Weihnachten. Dann kann ich mich wieder duschen, Alter. Dann juckt's bestimmt nicht mehr. Ah! Nein, 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 nein. Du hast nichts gesehen. Weg. Da hinten hin. Ah. Ja, okay. Ich habe das rote, das gelbe, jetzt fehlt nur noch das grüne. Oh. Darum. Da rein. Sind wir da? Nein. Darum. Neben dem Escape vorbei. An den 2 Wachen. Dafür ist der Schlüssel. Und der letzte Hebel. Ah, was haben wir denn da? Ah. Oh oh. Nein, 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 nein. Wieder zurück, wieder zurück, wieder zurück. Okay, der Typ hat jetzt Platzangst, so wie es ausschaut. Dann wieder normal. Und zack.
All the levers are activated.
Mhm. Und jetzt? Oh, ich war immer noch nicht pissen. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie lange ich jetzt schon aufnehmen. Ah, nein, da nicht so vorbei. Ah, Gott, scheiße. Ich muss pinkeln. Wenn ich da vorbei bin, kann ich ja, glaube ich, wieder normal laufen. So, zack.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it! What's this way?
Auf!
Damn.
Was haben wir denn da?
Doctor, is that you? Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
Medizinkunde. Medizinische Hilfe. Ich spüre etwas Übernatürliches. Ich lasse ganz verwundert zurück. Was sollen sie ihnen angetan?
What is the exact nature of the beast you're running away from?
You've got instinct, a sensitivity for the invisible. It puts you in danger. The creature that is pursuing me is not from our world.
After what I've seen so far on this island, I'm ready to believe you.
Don't do that! Do not believe. Or you'll end up like us all.
What happened to you, Sanders?
The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
I saw the traces of a revocation ritual in Sarah Hawkins' office. Is it connected to this curse?
She tried to correct her mistake, yes. She tried everything. She told me. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me. No!
Sanders! What the hell? I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
Weiß ich doch nicht, ist doch egal. Ist er weg?
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Miller, der Hawkins, sind wir jetzt schon wieder da? Alter. Alter. Tests. Ja. Alter. Ja. Oh.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Alter. Hell. Oh ja. Dankeschön. Alter, meine Fresse. Ich verstehe nicht.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Ich glaube nicht, dass hier noch irgendwas ist, weil haben wir alles schon geschaut, durchgesucht.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Ich will mal wissen, wieso er noch lebt und ob ich das alles überhaupt geträumt habe oder und warum ist das alles auf einmal so schön? Vielleicht habe ich eine Spur. Ja, okay, war das Objekt des Kultes. ich erleben musste.
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. They were performing some kind of ritual. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they be the focus of the cult?
Am I hearing this right?
So you think me gullible?
No, not at all.
What else did you uncover, Mr. Pierce?
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital, and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Ich glaub den nicht. Ich glaub den ganz und gar nicht. Der ist ein... Nee, glaub ich nicht. Glaub ich nicht. Puh, okay.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Was hat hier eigentlich die ganze Zeit mit den Händen? Ich kann dich hören, du musst ja nicht in, wie heißt Gebärdensprache reden.
I found this at the Hawkins house. The doses seem insane.
Barbiturates. But these doses...
What do you mean?
Half the island is under treatment. What is prescribed here, however, is enough to knock out an ox.
Fuller wrote this prescription to fool everyone into believing she was mad.
Or perhaps her husband wrote it.
Perhaps Charles and Dr. Fuller were in league.
A conspiracy. How dreadful.
How dreadful.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Alter. Ich habe es mal, es war klar, sollte die Frau erfahren, wie man gestorben ist, aber ohne Scheiß würdest du einem Typen glauben, den du noch nie gesehen hast und sagst, yo, dein Mann oder deine Frau ist von irgendeinem unsichtbaren Viech getötet worden und ist durch den Raum geschleudert worden und hat dann seinen Kopf um 180 Grad gedreht und dann lag er halt da und ist mir weggelaufen. Die würde ich entweder hochkant rausschmeißen, dir irgendwas in den Kopf schmeißen, dich ausnocken oder die Polizei rufen. Also lieber mal, ey, besonnen bleiben, alles cool. Vielleicht sagen wir sie ja trotzdem. Aber wahrscheinlich dann erst in der nächsten Aufnahme oder in der Aufnahmesession. Wahrscheinlich nehme ich jetzt schon wieder 3 Stunden auf oder so. Ja, passt. Boah, Alter. Dass sich das Spiel so entwickelt, ey. Gerade noch alles so voll düster, alles so, boah, Alter, was geht hier ab? Und dann wieder, so schön, Sonnenschein, hier Bücher überall, die ganzen zerfledderten Vorhänge, ja, auch wunderschön. Sonnenschein, geiler Kronleuchter, tolles Bild, das jetzt verschmiert ist. Auf jeden Fall bedanke ich mich dafür fürs Zuschauen. Obala, ich bin gegen das Mikro gekommen. Ich würde mich wirklich sehr freuen, wenn ihr das nächste Mal wieder einschaltet bei Call of Cthulhu. Und bis dahin wünsche ich euch noch einen schönen Abend, schönen Tag. Wann auch immer ihr das geschaut habt. Also, wir sehen uns das nächste Mal. Oder hören uns eher. Tschüss.